Hello, my name is Ayak Cadmore. First time doing a video of this sort. So, I seen all things about Stranger Things Season 4. As a horror fan, I will always put one little thing out. I can see the appeal of it. I do want to try to get into it. But I've got some of the issues of American script writing that get on me a bit. I'll see about that. So, as you know, thing about them, about, use of Master of Puppets for this final scene, I've seen that clip around. And I noticed it was making a lot of headway in the amps and metal guitar recording, sounds even, groups on Facebook. And the main question was, how the hell is he getting that type of guitar sound out of a Fender stack? And for reference, Fender amplifiers are known for clean sounds, or even breakups. So you think of blues, or even early punk type stuff, rock and roll, that sort of thing. So, got me thinking: is there a way of dialing in a Fender amp without using any dirt effects? No distortion, no fuzz, no drive, but asterisks on that one. I'll explain in a bit. Is it possible to dial it in and get something close to a thrash, old school thrash type guitar sound? So, as you can see, I have the Helix editor open. I'm not in a position, I don't own a Fender amplifier, and two, I'm not in a position to be able to crank a Fender Twin or Fender Deluxe or whatever to levels of power amp saturation or even preamp distortion safely. So, modeling. So, I'm going to see what I can do within my Helix to get that type of sound out of a Fender. I am going to use a couple of things which are not Fender standard, just got a personal preference, all that. I will do a shot side by side as well, with the different cabinets, see how it sounds. So, first things first, I'm going to load in the cabinets, because that sound we do not need ever to hear, which is a distorted amplifier with no cabinets in. That sound can go to hell. I don't mean the underworld, upside down world, I mean actual hell to the garbage bin. So, I'm using a IR from the Chainsaw and Rainbows pack by Christian Cola, but from Broadway Digital. It was actually one of the bonus IRs I personally fell in love with. The Italian Electric Summer Night Midnight, or something midday, can't remember the name of it. But it's, from my memory, it's based on a Jensen speaker, which ironically can't remember the speakers that you'd find, or coincidentally say, found in old Fender amplifiers. So, I'm just going to direct sound of it. I know how it works, so no surprise on my end there. And I'm running is a 100 Hz cut on the low end, 1200, 12K cut on high end. But I will run, but I will mute it, the accompanying cabinet, which is this. But I'm going to set this up to a 57 right up against the grill with the same high and low cut. They have feature actually, 712,000 puts automated to the case. That's quite useful sometimes. Okay, so I'll switch off the stock one. And we got, also for this turned up. Okay. Also to say for reference, the guitar I am using is a kit guitar I got during COVID of a PRS semi-hollow, with a few things I found out afterwards are not actually in the PRS catalogue ever have been. So that's not important here. Despite being semi-hollow, I've experimented in recordings for metal type tracks, and it's got enough bite with it. That's partially also due to the pickup I put in the bridge, which is a Seymour Duncan SH6 or better known Seymour Duncan Distortion. I had a look and research. The guitar used by Carter Munson in 80s BC Rich would either have had, from research, like a DiMarzio or a more like, I have feelings well, actually, maybe more likely because, you know, younger kid, maybe a cheaper guitar, a BC Rich home handmade pickup. So I did a bit of digging and looked at the specs of the guitar which BC Rich released along in conjunction with Stranger Things. And that has BC Rich designed own pickups based on like 86 era of BC Rich was the year the season set in. So I thought, okay, passive, mostly higher output, especially for what we're trying to do here. So this has as I said, Seymour Duncan SH6 or Seymour Duncan Distortion in the bridge. Let's do a full bridge pickup, volume up all the way, turn up all the way, set the humbucker. So wait through this two cabinet, no, just through the one cabinet I we got that. Pass out of the tune. It is we're in the middle of a heat wave of filming this. You know, my windows are open. Yeah, nothing like this heat. Oh, humidity. God damn it. So, amp section. Use a double on the. I use the US double vibe because from experiment prior to filming this, this has a more gain on tap. So, okay, so this is what this sounds like. This pickup and this speaker. So, you know, try to clean. The neck, which is like cheap pickup split. Don't want that. But now. So, down in. I'm going to turn the volume down because I'm going to gun the drive on this more or less. Boost the treble and presence, which is a gamble. Okay. What I've done is I've boosted the treble and presence, which on a Fender amp from experience is a gamble because you can get to real ice picky territory. So, do one. Okay. Sounds useless for thrash though. That sounds like it's more suited for doom or sludge type stuff. Case in point. So, this is what's a caveat. There's a trick in metal guitar sounds of taking an amplifier that's got a hefty bit of gain to it and then boosting it with a overdrive or a clean boost of some description. This can be an EQ or a preamp if you're at the T-Sectronic integrated preamps, or all the copies made of them. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take a couple of overdrives from experience. I'm going to use. Actually, I'm doing a bit of experiment here. A Super OD, which is based on a Boss OD. So, like, you know, Bosses according to a Tube Screamer type thing. Or I should say what Tube Screamer came after. This predates the Tube Screamer. So it's at level drive all the way off. So I'm acting as much of a clean boost as possible. But this is just hitting the front end, adding me some high end cut off some low end. So Okay, that to me, not cutting the mustard, personally. So, I'm going to take the old fable for this. Tube Screamer 808. Let's get the Scream 808. And I'm going to gun it. Whilst I was doing so, I'm going to boost that up and actually run more of the drive. Okay, let's hear this sounds. Okay, that does not. What? That's not happening like that actually. So that is a failed attempt, a failed try in my book. So turn the. Okay, let's try it like this. Turn the master down so it's power amp. Do you know what? I'm going to try this using the US double normal channel of it. If I'm passing them boosting the lower gain channel, you can get quite close actually as well. So gain up. Okay, now we're in business. Okay. That's getting closer up the gain. Now I'm going to put a noise gate on just because this doing personally my head in. Not that bad, so I'll try it again. That's actually actually quite decent-ish metal sound, actually quite nasty sound as well. Actually not clean, but quite nasty. So I'm only going to do the intro riff for this because, you know, copyright bullshit. So. Been a while. That sounded right decent actually, right? So, and just because actually I think I just once. There we go. Bug it up and open the pick. I have a bugged up wrist, so. Right, I'm going to try one other drive of this. The Horizon is based on the Horizon devices precision drive, so a really modern one. So I'm hoping this might give a bit more oomph I want. Again, drives off, level guns, brightness quite high up. The attack, which is basically a high pass filter, set on the lower, I'm going to say, on a bit of meat on it. That sounds decent. Not the greatest metal sound ever, but so that's it. I'm going to try it with the equipment here, because there's stock cabs for this amplifier. So again, no effect, no reverb, nothing else. So it's just a 57 dead on, 100 hertz high pass, 12k low pass. It's not bad sounding. I'll say, my this was a question: can you dial in a Fender amp, like a blackface Fender, in that they get something that's fitting for that piece of music? As seen in Stranger Things by Eddie Munson. Up to your opinion, but personally, that is doable for that type of thing. And quite the fact it's not nice. It's got a nice bit of grime to it. So thank you for watching. Have a good evening.